Hey class, my name is Divine, and I'm going to explain to y'all today about semiotic analysis. Semiotics, the study of signs, symbols, and signification, is the study of how meaning is created and not what it is. To explain it in simpler terms, semiotic is words that have meanings towards many different other relations to words. My first term that I'm going to explain to y'all about is connotation. Connotation signifies words, meanings, and signs. For example, the word rose signifies passion. The color white signifies purity. The number 7 means perfection. The color purple symbolizes royalty. And the color black meaning it's evil or dark. There are a lot more symbols, but I'm pretty sure you can get the idea of the symbolization and connotation that I gave you above. Another interesting term in semiotic analysis is codes. Codes is a combination of semiotic systems, a supersystem that function as general maps of meaning, belief systems about oneself and others, which imply views and attitudes about how the world is or ought to be. Codes are where semiotics and social structure and values connect. To narrow codes down a bit, it is how you look and depict views about how the world is. For instance, people may have different views and beliefs towards gay marriages. It can not only just be that, it can be about anything that goes on in a worldly view. Another example is where it's very nerve-wracking and it's a very pivotal time in our country right now, the 2016 presidential election. I know as many of you probably watched the debate last week, including myself. Both candidates were saying some things that I really, just wasn't too sure about. Both of them has a record of not doing, too well off things, which Hillary Clinton have the Benghazi issue that been down her back, and Donald Trump also, has been disrespectful to different, ethnic groups, racial groups as well. And, you just want to see the best out of a person that's going to run our country. And my next term that I have is myths. And myths, I've been hearing about that throughout the whole course of my life. And myths are a combination of paradigms and syntagms that make up an oath or a told story with elaborate cultural associates. I remember growing up and I used to hear continuously about a lot of Greek gods, and people would always tell me that they were myths. And other different universal myths that has been going on forever is the apocalypse, the myth of dragons, the myth of the Loch Ness monster, the Atlantis myth, and many more, and thousands of people have their opinion on all of those. My last term of my podcast is iconic signs. Iconic signs is where the signifier resembles the signified. This is basically household names where if you see their sign or symbol, you automatically know it's them. Some companies like McDonald's, their golden arches, they're very famous for that. If you see golden arches, people will automatically think of McDonald's, which I know I do. And like Krispy Kreme, the hot sign, when that come on, the famous Coca-Cola sign, and any of those well-known logos, that just have a household impression and symbol. As soon as you see that symbol, you automatically know it's them. And the 3 questions I have for my podcast for you all is, did you have any idea of what semiotic analysis was, or were you unfamiliar with it before? How do you feel about myths? Do you think they are true or false? Why or why not? What is your description of semiotics after seeing my podcast? I appreciate you guys taking out the time to watch my podcast, and I just can't wait to see your reviews. Thank you.